Mrs. Green found such joy in wrapping up simple gifts like chocolate for a friend. She had learned that a gift need not be elaborate or expensive to show love and affection. She knew, however, that making the gift beautiful was a joy to the giver and the receiver. Every year, around Easter, Mrs. Green liked to do something she called a button project. Mrs. Green knew, as a retired school teacher, that something as simple as a cute button could make a child's day. Mrs. Green had such fun placing the buttons outside of the homes of children that she knew. They were welcome to keep the button or hide it for a friend. Once Mrs. Green was back home, she sat down with some warm tea of honey, turmeric, and pepper. She found it amusing that these flavors went so well together. It was unexpected. On days like this, Mrs. Green wanted to fill her day with sunshine and inspiration. And sometimes when you're looking for inspiration, that is exactly what you find. Because for Mrs. Green, the inspiration she found all around her was often transformed into something she could give to someone else. Mrs. Green pulled out a few scraps of colorful fabric and got to work. Mrs. Green was happy with the results, and after delivering this sweet gift to a friend, she sat down with her sweet dog Ampersand and enjoyed her lunch. There was some sweet dogwoods blooming in the backyard and a few flowers that she had yet to see. Mrs. Green made sure she walked around her favorite climbing tree. The roots looked like tiny roads and mountains to her and reminded her of games she played as a child. Mrs. Green knew it was important to remember what it was like to see the world the way she did when she was a child. To her, the hosta that reached up to the sun in the springtime still looked like trumpets, and the yellow forsythia still looked like tiny fairy hats. But nature was not the only place that Mrs. Green found inspiration. Her favorite bookstore was always filled with treasures and treats. And when she returned home, she tried to recreate some of the beauty she found all around her. Mrs. Green pulled out things she had had for many, many years. Some favorite books, she pulled out some old candles and reworked them for spring. And of course, this time of year around the little greenhouse, you could always find lots of bunnies and birds. There were teapots and old treasures. Of course, Mrs. Green was trying to create a cozy home for Mr. Green. Of course, she wanted her guests to feel at home and comfortable when they came to visit. But Mrs. Green was wise enough to know that if she was comfortable in her own home, if she filled it with color and light and inspiration, that anyone who came by would feel that too. Because Mrs. Green knew that everything around you created a mood, a feeling, a light. And more than anything, she wanted that light to be positive in her environment, in her home, and for those who came to see her. And that work that she had done during the day, the thought that she had put into it, allowed her to rest, to relax, to enjoy, to renew her strength, and be there for others. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more stories about Mrs. Green, please like and subscribe. You are my inspiration.